on to our next presenter. Rashaud, come on in. All right, Rashaud, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Rashaud. I am from a little small town here in Texas called LaGrange. I moved here back in that's us. I moved to Houston in 1999. Met my beautiful wife, Erica.
Erica, wave at least. You can do that. There we go. She don't want to come on stage. That's okay.
Yeah, I convinced her to marry me eventually. So then we had.
That was your best decision in life.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. And then I have two kids, Jillian and Aaron.
Okay.
So they're here too, trying to learn the business.
And what do you guys do for a living?
Yes.
We're in the septic business.
So as David was talking about,
He makes money on poop.
Oh my God.
It's true.
So as David was talking about his business, did any of what he was saying resonate with you?
Oh, everything. Yeah. In fact, his story is very similar to mine. Lots and lots of hours in the septic business, lots and lots of work. I am thankful for the business. My dad built the business. He taught me the ropes. And then I ended up, like I said, moving to Houston, started a location here in Houston. And it's been good, but it was a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of bumps in the road. You know, didn't have any mentors like we do here at Lifestyle. So it was tough, but
Just going on your own and
Yep.
only his family business, only you can ask your dad. That was it.
that was it.
And he has the old school knowledge, not the new school.
Right, correct.
I get it.
So how did you find out about lifestyles?
I found out through the podcast.
Okay.
Usually in the mornings, I like to take my walk, and I just ran across Dale on YouTube, and I just started listening to him. And everything that Dale was saying made a lot of sense. I always wanted to do real estate. I just never knew really how to do it. And I just kept listening. And I said, okay, I think I need to go check this
Then
out.
you came to the seminar.
Right. Came to the
And
seminar.
you came in person, though. I remember
Yeah,
seeing you.
yeah,
So,
I saw you.
Yep.
Yeah, came to the seminar. A lot of stuff made sense. Just kept listening. Like you were saying, I was really nervous, really scared to do anything because I was so afraid to make a mistake.
Because you never did real estate before, right?
No,
Okay,
no,
so
this
it's a new
is my
thing.
first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what I want a lot of people to understand. Like when I came here, I had no real estate experience either. But I learned everything through Dell. Like he learned from me, he learns from him. We mimic success. You learn from other people who's already done it. Who likes that way? You don't try to go it on your own and buy a book or a CD. That's stupid. You follow somebody who's already done it. Okay?
All right. So let's talk about the property we're presenting this evening. It's Good Meadow.
Yes.
It's on Good Meadow Drive. How did you find out about the property?
I found out this one through a friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah, she
okay.
told me that she knew of a person that had a property. She was elderly. She didn't want the house anymore because the house needed some repair work, and she didn't have the money to fix it up. So I kind of fell into this one.
Right.
So it was
right.
ugly when you bought it, right?
Yep, right there.
Yeah, and it smelled pretty sweet.
What did it smell like?
A little bit of everything.
Like cat pee?
No, more like septic tanks.
Okay, just so you know, the smell of money is not roses. It's cat pee, okay? You got to know this, okay?
Yep, exactly. So this was a hoarder house, looks like from the pictures.
Yeah, it was a hoarder house.
That's like Christmas
Yeah.
for the past 10 years.
Yeah,
There.
you couldn't walk in. I mean,
Like a hoarder house kind of thing, right?
yeah, it is exactly what it was. When I met the owner, she just sat down and says, "Oh, well, yeah, just go inside and check it out." And I couldn't even push the
Couldn't
door.
even open the door, right?
Couldn't even open the door. All I could do is just peek in and.
So what I love about showing these ugly pictures, guys, you have to think with the end in mind. Because the way to make the most money in this business, you buy the ugliest one and you turn around. Does that make sense? It's like going out on a date with a woman for the first time. When you're 18, you got all that bravado, you think you want the prettiest woman, you want Cheryl Teagues.
guy.
Or a guy. Brad Pitt, he has a six-pack, I have a keg. Little different. But ladies in this room, how many of you, when you finally got married, lowered your standards or settled?
Oh, my.
How many of you ended up with a rehab project? Am I right? Look at Ben here, right? She definitely did, right? She did too. See, so The point is, we buy the ugly ones, but you think with the end in mind, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, sure. How many dumpsters did you say it took you to clear the house?
I think it was 3.5.
Okay.
3.5 roll-offs. Yeah, it was just two whole days to just clean the house
Haul it all out, yep.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
All right, so let's talk about the numbers because they do speak for themselves. Your purchase price was about $49,000.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, look, everybody's, oh my God, he made money while you lost 18% in the stock market. That cat pee smells pretty damn good now, don't it?
Right. The rehab was $57,000.
Yes.
The cash out of pocket, I'm going to explain a little bit later when in the numbers why it's 6,000. It's really not that. It's zero actually, but it's the closing costs that he had to pay.
had to pay that,
They had
right?
to deduct out of his
Who would
cash
be
out,
okay with 6,000 out of pocket?
right? Especially.
Look how excited he is.
So the rent is $1,535. The cash flow is $169. Now I want to say it's a little bit less than what David said earlier about between 200 and 500, but we'll take $169 a month because he has absolutely nothing in that house, because when he did the cash out refi, he got $143,000 check from the lender.
Now, I just want y'all to know this is a grand slam. This is not a typical deal.
It is.
Give him a hand for doing a grand slam. Average deal is 25, 30K out of pocket. That's still pretty good, right? This one's just awesome.
Yes. So if you take 50, let's say purchase price, we're just going to round up the numbers. You have purchase price of roughly 50,000 and 57 for rehab, so that's 107. The appraised value is 195. So when he went to the bank to get do the cash out refi, they gave him 110 plus, 107 plus, $33,000 more.
Is that pretty good?
I need a calculator. Yes, that is pretty good. That is exciting.
And this wasn't the only one you did, right?
No,
No.
We also did a fourplex in Corpus.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I know you bought from my discussion with you, you had bought the house before you joined Lifestyles.
Yeah.
Then, so tell us a little bit about
Yeah, so
the whole
basically,
process.
I was already in the middle of the deal. I honestly didn't know what I was doing. Like I said, I hurry up and came over to the 2-day to try to figure out exactly
How to
what
do
I
it
need.
right?
Yeah, how to do it right. And I found out I did a lot of stuff wrong, but real estate is very forgiving.
Absolutely. I want you to remember what he just said. Because sometimes people mess up a little bit, but we make money 5 different ways in real estate, so even if you screw up a little bit, it'll make up for it. In the stock market, you don't have that. In Bitcoin, you have one way the day you sell it. You understand? There's too much risk there. Here, you have 5 different ways. You have the equity capture. That's where you stole it below market value. You have the cash flow. But there's 3 other numbers you're not seeing. Appreciation. The house go up in value every year? So let's say he's $10,000 out of pocket. The house worth $200,000. In Houston, your house is going up 10% a year. It's not 10% on that 10 grand out of pocket. It's 10% on $200,000 house. 10% of $200,000, 20 grand a year is going up. All your properties have done that. Who agrees? You also have something called principal pay down. Every time the renter's paying the rent, he's paying down that mortgage for you. He's building up equity. And the most best way is the tax benefits. That $200 a month he's making, guess how much taxes he's paying? Zero. Tell me that's not a pea in your pants exciting deal. Give him a hand. That's huge.
Yeah, that is huge. So who's, okay,
Well, go back to fourplex. 1 second.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
sorry. Okay.
Okay.
Because look, guys, he joined last year. 1 year later, he's already making $30,000 a year tax-free. Is that good for his family? Does that make him sleep a little bit late? Maybe he doesn't have to do that one extra call to make a poop smoothie, right? He knows what I'm talking about, right? In the septic tank. The point is he's slowly buying back his what? Give him a hand for that. He's changing his life. And he has $225,000 equity. That's $250,000 already made. Good
Okay.
stuff.
I know.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Does anybody have any?
There you go. What was the square footage of that house? Do you remember?
It was small. It was like 950 square feet. Yes.
Little one.
2-bedroom, 2-bath.
Now, why do I like smaller houses?
Well,
Less rehab, less headaches. People think this is the wrong way. When you want to buy a house, you want the biggest one you can afford, right? Not what, yeah, see, I like that. We got to have T-Rex arms. See, she got them, right? Yeah, because the smaller it is, the easier to rehab everything. Yeah.
And you get more a dollar per square foot.
You get
on
more
the
dollar
rent.
per square foot of rents, yep. Good stuff. Do you have anything online, David? We're not trying to ignore you. Not yet. Give you a minute? Okay. You have a question back there? Oh, talk to the microphone because people online need to
Thank
hear.
you, Jacob.
Look at that, I get a microphone and everything. Hey, what part of town was the single family in?
Northwest, around 1960 and 1960 and 249.
Excellent. And how many deals did you have to look at with the realty team to find the one you liked?
Actually, I didn't go through the team.
This one he bought on his
On
own.
his own, before he joined Lifestyle.
Yeah, it was like right.
He was like half in the middle of rehab, then he called us up for help.
Yeah, yeah. So I found that deal before I even joined Lifestyles, but it was perfect timing because when I came to the 2-day, I learned so much.
He learned how to do cash out refis. He learned a lot of ways to do leverage that he didn't know about.
I found a lot of stuff that I did wrong, but like I said, real estate, you can't go wrong. I mean, you got the help here with Lifestyles. Another thing I just want to mention, just do it the way Lifestyles teaches you. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm preaching to myself. I'm that hard-headed guy that wants to do stuff my way, and I don't listen all the time to my wife, so. But yeah, doing it Lifestyles way, they've already got the roadmap. It's already been laid out. So if you just follow the map, listen to your mentors, they have the help here for you. You can call up the mentors. It's no charge. It's free. Get everything that you need so you can do it right the first time.
So what were some of the things that you did wrong? Then when you came here, you were like, oh, that was wrong. I shouldn't have done that.
I should have not paid all cash on one of the deals.
Yeah, do refi later.
Yeah,
Maybe
refi
that was
later.
6 months then, season. Okay.
Also, I didn't pay the contractors properly. There's paperwork that you should have the contractor sign. I just
You just paid him and then
old
hope they
school.
did it.
Yeah. I just paid him kind of half up front and half when he was finished type deal. But I had a good contractor, so he didn't burn me. So it all worked out.
Worked out, but now you know the right way.
now I know the
That's
right
good.
way.
That's
Yes,
good.
sir.
For the next one, you're better off, right?
Right.
So David has a question online. Where do you have a question from, David?
Yeah, how did you find the fourplex in Corpus Christi?
Question was, how did you find the fourplex in Corpus?
That was through my cousin. My cousin, he does real estate also.
Okay.
And I just talked to him, and it seemed like a pretty good deal.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right. Well, let's give him a hand. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you, Hin.